Hi, this is Courtney Starhart, and I'm here today to talk to you about San Pedro. When the Spanish settlers came here, specifically farther down south into South America, where this plant comes from, they noticed that the Native Americans there were ingesting this plant medicine, the cactus, and that they were having these beautiful experiences. I'm sure eventually it seems the Spanish themselves may have tried that, and they named it San Pedro because it gave them the experience of actually getting into heaven. And San Pedro, St. Peter, was supposed to be the gatekeeper, the key holder to heaven. So what the Spanish found was that they actually had this beautiful experience of being connected to God and connected to everything. And some of their people actually wrote about that. And so this particular plant ally is alleged to be like a portal or a safe and beautiful way to open yourself up to your true interconnectedness to everything. And the perennial truth of things is that we are connected and we are one with everything. So what this plant essentially does is help you remember it. I like to think of the experience as gentle and sweet and like being on a sunny beach on a beautiful day. And, you experience your emotions as you experience the waves, coming in on the beach, and that they ebb and flow and they ebb and flow. And in there, in those waters, are creatures who live there. So you get to kind of explore essentially the creatures who live in your emotional waters and get to know them, maybe make friends with them. So to tell you specifically about the ceremony, we're going to do 4 doors. Usually in a sweat lodge they refer to 4 doors because they open and close the door 4 times. So I still refer to it as that. But we're referring to the 4 directions. You've got east is fire and birth. So we're going to start in the east and we'll do a round of drumming. We'll drum journey for each different quarter, and we'll essentially ask those special questions that will help us to get closer to Creator and to what we truly want and what we are. So in the east, you essentially ask yourself, where am I? Right? I mean, you're going to have to take an assessment of where you are and what you want. And that drum journey usually starts off with a mind-clearing song. I'll sing you the mind-clearing song in a little while, and you can play along with it if you want to. And let's see, the south is next. So the south is going to be more the work you have to do in order to get to the place you want to get to. So in the south, we'll do more drumming and we'll talk about the things that we all feel we need to release in order to get to a better place and the work that we'd like to do. In the west, which is water, as south is earth, then what we're going to do is try to vision essentially what we want and how we can be new people and how we can shift ourselves. And we're going to go through the water then. We'll take different kind of visual journeys, little stories I'll tell you to suggest different stages of consciousness and to help you along the way. Of course, the drum basically replaces plant medicine, so it'll actually move your brain waves in the same type of way that San Pedro or peyote or those types of substances would. In the north, what we'll do is we'll actually ask for help. We'll ask for protection from the spirit world or Creator or whatever things we want to pray to. We'll actually journey and get to know one of our helpers and protectors, and we'll ask them for help on our special mission to shift our awareness permanently in our life and really become more of what we are. So, when we come all the way back around to the east, we send the spirits back home, we thank them, and we make little offerings, and we show our gratitude. Just as we invited in our ancestors or our spirit protectors in the beginning, we'll send them home. And what happens is you essentially are going to begin a dialogue with that which you found in these journeys. You'll get lots of different visuals. You may have a series of weeks beyond, or may have had before, where you're more sensitive and more in tune. So what I'll ask you to do is to start journaling and make yourself a record of this dialogue that starts between yourself and your higher self. whatever you want to call that. So, my motto is get what you want, and the way that you get what you want is by finding your own inner power. Your inner power comes from your ability to guide yourself and truly understand where you're at and where you want to be. And to not be afraid to ask yourself the hard questions about what has to change in order to get that. So here I am. I'm Courtney. I'm Starheart. And I want to say thank you for listening, and that I hope you enjoy the journey on Sunday. There are many, many people coming. I'm so grateful to meet all of you and to be able to work with you and know a little about your lives. And, well, I'll see you soon. Thank you.